Hello, welcome, welcome. Good morning, beautiful love light, or whatever time of day it is, wherever you are. Welcome. My name is Jamie. I'm a certified Reiki master and self-proclaimed spiritual maestro because I envision myself as a conductor standing in front of you, beautiful symphony of love lights, directing all of the energetics that exist all around us all the time. This is my channel, Heart Rhythm Healing. It's also the name of my business that I created, founded, whatever, in about 2017. I've been a certified Reiki master practicing this whole time. I am currently, I was in the throes of like opening sacred space, the sacred medicine space within the harmonic vibrational attunement ensemble that I do every Tune In Tuesday, and was going through the energetics of today using the Mayan calendar like I normally do. And I just really felt inspired to get this out there. I think it's going to be a really quick live, and then I'll come in again later to do the energetics of what today is specifically, like I've been doing. But I really wanted to get this out here. It was just on my heart, pressing like get it done. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to dive into Tune In Tuesday and send some energy healing to everyone in that container. So if that's something that you're interested in, there's links. There's a link in the description box below. All right. So today, we turned the calendar page. I'm going to do that because I like visuals. I'm a big fan. I've already turned it, but we're going to do it again. So we're turning over from Rhythmic Moon of Equality. And there's that gorgeous art. I love the art in this calendar. We're going to flip the page, turn the page. Look at that Merkaba. That is the energetics that exist around you. You have this constant flow of energy going this way and going this way. So it goes this way and then this way, right? Like all around you. And you have a Merkaba surrounding you. And you have a connection to Mama Earth and a connection to Father Sky. I just love this. But we're turning it to Resonant Moon of Attunement. And that's what we're going to discuss today, right now. Let me reclip this. Okay. The Resonant Moon of Attunement holds energetics that flow throughout this entire 28-day cycle. Each day has a place within the rhythm of the 28-day cycle. This galactic calendar tracks the year in terms of 13 months and 28 days. Each month or moon is a creative stage within the annual spiral of time. Each moon is named after one of the 13 tones. So again, it's resonant tone, which provides a guiding focus and inspiration for the entire 28-day cycle. So again, these code keys that I'm about to share with you, these words that hold vibration and like mean something to each one of us individually, right? Like even if you look up a definition, like it's still going to hold a different energetic charge for you and what you associate with that word, right? Dive into that. Again, you are a unique expression meant to be here. We need to seek to cease the idea that we should be like everyone else. We can all belong and have that like tribal desire met while still being our unique individual expression of self. So we're going to dive into the energetics of these words. And really, I want to encourage you to seek and unpack what these words mean to you. What are associations that these words hold for you specifically? So again, it provides guiding focus and inspiration for the entire 28-day cycle. While this is not a typical lunar calendar, 28 days is the average measure of the two main lunar cycles, the moon's synodic and sidereal cycles. I probably should have looked that up. I don't know what synodic. Well, I think synodic is like new moon to new moon, I think, but I don't know what the sidereal is. But it said to go to page 4, so I'm going to look up last year's calendar because it's And I think we're going to talk about this today. So yeah, the 13 moons of the year activate the 13 tones of creation. So we have activated the resonant tone of attunement. And attunement is, again, just flowing into harmony, which is what I do in my online medicine space. So come on over if you want to do that frequently, every week, every Tuesday. And again, the more people that arrive, the more frequently I'm going to do things, because it's going to be worth my time to do it. Because I have this huge vision, but we're starting with Tune In Tuesday. That's the ground floor. So if that resonates with you, come check it out, and we'll grow and expand, and you will participate in the growth and development of that space, because it's for you. As a universal reflection of natural harmony, the 13 moon 28-day calendar has been followed cross-culturally for over 5,500 years. The Essenes, Druids, Egyptians, Polynesians, Chinese, Mayan, Incan, and several Native American tribes all used this measure of the year. The Lakota kept this count based on the Kia, or turtle, since the turtle reflected this natural order with the 13 scales on its back. Because of its logic and regularity, the 13 moon 28-day calendar has been formally proposed as a preferred alternative to the 12-month calendar since 1849. In fact, the League of Nations has scheduled to make this change to the world's calendar. The League of Nations had scheduled to make this change to the world's calendar in 1933. While world calendar reform was never officially carried out by governments, we the people are empowered every day in our own sovereign relationship to time. There's that word again, sovereign. It's a big one for me. 28-day cycle. It takes the moon approximately 28 days to orbit the Earth. It makes this orbit 13 times a year. In the time it takes our Earth to orbit the sun once, our moon has orbited us 13 times. Therefore, 13 months of 28 days is a natural and logical way to measure the year. In this calendar system, we refer to the 28-day cycle as a moon because it's the average between the 29.5 days synodic cycle of the moon, new moon to new moon, and the 27.3 sidereal cycle of the moon when it returns to the same place in the sky. Okay, that's cool. Thus, this calendar is not the same as commonly used lunar calendars, which are based on the phases of the moon or the synodic cycle. This timekeeping system is actually a solar lunar galactic calendar. Is there anything else? Ooh. This calendar is a gift from galactic intelligence that contains a set of patterns that attunes us to higher level experiences within the radial matrix of time, where past, future, and present are one. That's pretty cool, since we're in the resonant moon of attunement. So there's galactic intelligence that contains a set of patterns that attunes us to higher level experiences. So I wonder if we're not cycling through, maybe we start with just this toric field that cycles around us. And as we begin to harmonize and really tend to and care for that simplistic electromagnetic field that exists around us, maybe we begin to expand into all of these other patterns. I don't know. It's just an idea that came to me. That was wild. The order demonstrated in the 13 moon 28-day calendar is not only a vehicle for the reharmonization of the human mind and even the human DNA, but also a tool for the instant transcendence of history. This is because the 13 moon 28-day calendar attunes us to the synchronic order, a symbolically coded organization of time. It gives us a renewed and cosmic meaning to time. That comes from Accessing Your Multidimensional Self by Stephanie South. and the Galactic Research Institute. Sweet. Okay, so the 13 moons or galactic tones of creation is the fractal nature of galactic time. Just as the 13 tones form a 13-day wave spell cycle, so the 13 tones form a 13-moon wave spell cycle in which every tone is energized for 28 days. All right, so let's dive into what are we energizing for the next 28 days. The words are channel, inspire, attunement. So really like meditate on those words. Channel, what does that mean to you? Inspire, attunement. Again, it flows from January 10th through February 6th, and the totem animal is a monkey. So think about what a monkey means to you. What does that bring? What feelings are brought up within you when you think about a monkey? One of the things that comes up for me is really like tending to one another. They really like take care of each other, having compassion for one another. They also love to have fun, monkeying around, right? Like having a good time, kind of getting wild and crazy a little bit, eating bananas. I don't know, going bananas maybe. But like what are the qualities of the monkey? Or even, do a search, look for, I love to search the spiritual meaning of, and then I put in the animal name. So spiritual meaning of monkey, and do a search and kind of just see like what stands out to you. And my guess is that that's really what to dive in and connect with, that monkey energy that exists within the totem animal that exists in this 28-day lunar cycle. All right, now we are going to read the tone that we're flowing through for this 28-day cycle. And then I'm done, y'all. It's tone 7. So we just entered a 7-year, and now we're entering the tone 7 of creation. And I think on July 1st, we were also aligned with the tone 7 of creation for that particular day. So again, we have these which, it happens every 13 days that we flow into that. So it makes sense, but it's still really cool just when it all aligns, right? So tone 7, the resonant tone, channel, inspire, attunement. Did I read the quote? This is how I roll, y'all. So there's a quote at the bottom of each one of these months. And so I'm going to read it. I'm going to do my best to read it on the first and last day of every month, but we'll see how that goes. So the quote is from Pema Yanga, P-E-M-A-Y-A-N-G-A, Pema Yanga. I don't know who that is. If you do, type it in the comments. Let me know. I'm here to learn from you as much as I hope you're here to learn from me. And the 13moon.com calendar, links also in the description to this. Quote, to follow your own authentic inspiration is to follow a truly divine inner guide. And what's really unique and interesting and synchronistic about this for me is prior to my doing this, I posted on Facebook something that totally aligned with that. Like, trust yourself. Intuition over intellect. And I'm not seeking to necessarily say, like, first of all, I think our intuition is our intellect. I think those two things are uniquely and linked together. Intricately linked together. But what I mean is, like, you have this inner guide, this inner wisdom, trust it inside of you. Certainly use your intellect, like seek out factual information, but really allow your intuition to guide you. Because again, we are meant to be unique expressions. We don't need to operate the way anybody else does. And trust the information that's flowing into your space, that you are receiving what you need, especially when you're investigating with an open heart, seeking what is true, what's true. I don't even want to say true for you. Just seek out what's true. Really allow and trust yourself to be able to determine, okay, what really is mostly true? Because there's pockets of truth in everything. Taking a hardline stance is rarely ever the way to go. And honestly, I'm not so sure that people really do that. I think we like to believe, like we want to put people in boxes, right? We want to like stuff them in and label them like, oh, you're that person. Okay. But people are more nuanced than that. We have so many more, like, anyway, I'm getting off track. Back to the resonant tone, y'all. Trust yourself. Trust your inner guidance. It is divine. It is here to guide you. Certainly seek advice from others, but if it doesn't resonate with you, leave it. And don't feel like you're obligated. Like, again, there's this notion of like, why are you asking for my advice if you don't take it? And I would say, well, it's because I trust your advice. However, it might not be right for me, and that's okay. But can you at least feel good about the fact that I like want to know what you think? Whether I do it or not should be irrelevant, really. But whatever, ego gets involved, I think. The quote at the top of the resonant tone is from the Mayan Factor, which is a book written by Jose Arguelles. I think I'm saying that correctly. 7 has its unique symmetry relation to 1 and 13, the alpha and the omega of the Mayan number harmonic. At the center of the pattern, 7 represents the magic by which the whole holds together. Humans are resonant beings. Whatever energies we are exposed to, we have the ability to resonate with or vibrate at like frequency with. Notice, for example, how our moods can be influenced by the channel on the radio and the emotional, physiological, or mental states which are invoked by the music's vibration. So what channel are you tuning into vibrationally on the regular? By accessing keen perception of energies and vibrations, we can be more selective of what we bring into our field of play. This discernment directs us to find our own state of right alignment within any situation, as well as surround ourselves with what inspires us. There's that inspire. So now we have channel, inspire. Our mystic power is the strength of our personal attunement. So what are you channeling? What are you attuning yourself to? And how is it inspiring you? The power of 7 is demonstrated as the central mystical channel by the 7 energy centers, known as chakras. So the center of your inner chakra system, the 7 chakra system, is your heart chakra. We do have more. And I really do think that the heart is still pretty much the center. I feel like it's sort of like in this like space. It's a bigger center than what we think, I think. All right. Which resonate through the conduits of our human spines, from our base root or survival center to our highest crown illumination center. Each chakra is a sensitive receptor and transmitter. So both receives and transmits energetics. The cumulative vibration of the 7 chakras determines our being's frequency at each moment. As creative channels, we bring spirit into matter according to the frequencies we are attuned to. And that's manifestation, y'all. When we encounter the 7th chamber of the 13-day wave spell, or the 7th chamber of the 13 tone, like 20, like moon wave spell, right? The lunar wave spell. Resonant imparts. Vibration creates resonant structure, which is felt and perceived on many levels. Acknowledge the frequencies you are surfing at any given moment. Exercise your ability to assist others vibrationally. That's what I do. That's what I'm about to do. I am exercising my ability to assist others vibrationally in the harmonic vibrational attunement ensemble. Allow inspiration to move through the sacred corridor. I love that. Allow inspiration to move through your sacred corridor. Be directed or guided. Follow the frequencies that serve you. Attune your vessel. So, beautiful love light, if that resonates with you, if attuning your vessel to your highest expression resonates with you, please come and join me in the Harmonic Vibrational Attunement Ensemble. It's a beautiful space to come in every Tuesday. Honestly, you can go in there every day. I have a ton of pre-recorded videos that you can sit underneath and allow that energy to move to and through you for your highest benefit so that you perform at optimum levels on the daily. So I send that energy in person every Tune-In Tuesday. However, I send those energetics to you every day, no matter where you are in the world at 9 o'clock in the morning. That energy is specifically coded for you and what you uniquely need within that moment for your highest good. If that sounds like something you want to experience every day, every day, come on over. It's $19.99 a month. It's really inexpensive because I wanted it to be affordable for those who really need that energetic healing, but can't afford to spend, $100 to $120 an hour or more. I think the cheapest is like $75 to $80 is the cheapest I've seen it for an hour. And you get like 4 hours every month live, and you can sit in it anytime you want. Plus you receive that energy every single day for a subscription price of $19.99 every month. It's the gift that keeps giving. And the more people that we get exposed to that, the faster that space is going to grow. And the more I'm going to be able to bring resources into that space for your healing and benefit and education and all of the things. I want it to be this online, beautiful, healing, high vibrational, collaborative space. But I need you. So if that resonates with you, come on over. If not, no worries. You just keep coming into whatever part and flow of my energy that feels right. I love you so much. Time is the most precious gift that we can give one another. And I truly appreciate you sharing time with me today. I'm off to do Tune-In Tuesday. I hope that you'll join me. Again, the link is in the description box. If you got value from this, please hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe if you want to subscribe, and the bell if you want notifications when I go live. I love you, beautiful love light. I will see you later today when I do today's energetics, which are, I'm not even going to say, because this is more about the 28-day lunar cycle. But there will be another video done today live talking about the energetics of today specifically. I'll see you then. Go shine.